Hello everybody, welcome back to Hardly Working. I remembered what I was going to talk about last time, so let's start off with that, huh? What I was going to mention is I have a lot of plans for things as far as trophy hunting goes. Now initially when I was doing these as live streams, my plan was to just do them and show you guys the whole way of grinding up to level 99 and making the ultimate weapon and all of that. But now I'm kind of thinking instead it might be better to do a lot of the grinding off screen in, personal time just to keep you guys from having to spend 10 minutes at a time watching me grinding. And then probably when I'm level 98, start recording again and then finish up or, even consider getting closer than that just so that I'm like, about to level up and then get the trophy and then move on to something else, I guess would be the plan. I don't know exactly, but that's kind of my hope, is to be able to do stuff like that. So anyway, now that we're back in the game and the music's back on and we're about to do some self-discovery, let's go ahead and talk to Sophie. What's more important to me? Oh crap. Hard-hitting questions right off the top. It should be friendship. It absolutely should be. Let me turn down my headset a little bit because the game music is actually kind of loud in my ears. Being number one isn't the most important. I mean, I like the idea of being number one, but I also believe that in order to be number one, you have to push people out of your way, and I'd rather just see how far I can get with the kindness towards and from others than being ruthless, so that's not really the most important. I don't want to pick my possessions because my possessions they can be shelved, I can forget about them, but at the same time I never really let them go. It's not so much that I'm a hoarder. I don't keep my trash, but I do hold on to toys and things because when I was younger, I had a garage sale I was a part of, and my grandparents offered my sister and I toys that we played with that we could sell, and I sold what I realized afterwards was my favorite toy and the memories I had of it, and it made me really sad. And I'm not as sad about it now because I'm an adult, but I still remember the sadness I felt, and I guess I'm just worried about feeling that again. And friendship is a really hard choice just because, again, growing up, I had a lot of people who said they were my friends who did terrible, mean things to me. But, I think that now, the friends that I have now, the ones that I really care about, they mean a lot to me. I'm hoping to get late game, by the way, because that'll help a lot with grinding up to 99. But I really don't know the strategy. So, seeing her sites, I don't really travel a lot. Plus there's Google Maps. Broadening my horizons sounds kind of neat, absolutely. But I already feel like I'm a pretty open person, and that would just happen naturally. It's not what I'm looking for, it just sort of happens. I think I want to be strong. I think that and it's not just a physical strength. I want, moral strength. I want to be able to stand up for myself. I want to be able to stand up for others, for sure. I want to be able to support people. So I'm going to go with strength. What am I afraid of? I hate this one so much because it's never getting old. I'm not afraid of getting older because that's gonna happen, and fearing an inevitability is unfortunate. It's hard to say that I'm afraid of being different because I am different, so that's another case of, well, it's not really a point of being afraid of it when I already am. So I kind of feel like being indecisive, even though I've kind of narrowed it down here a bit. There's a lot of things that I'm not. Yes, it is scary, alright? Friendship, to be strong. I'm afraid of being indecisive. Yup. Begins in the dead of night. Oh, sweet. Alright, if I'm correct, the dead of night should mean that my late game is gonna be where my XP gets better. So that's pretty sweet. It's also kind of Batman-y and edgelord-ish, which is kind of great because I'm not gonna lie, I was a huge edgelord in school. You wouldn't believe that as somebody who loves Kingdom Hearts, what with the Heartless and the Nobodies and everything, but yeah, I for some reason thought that the dark side of things was just the coolest, and unfortunately it went from me posing as somebody who wanted to think that to somebody who genuinely thinks this sort of stuff is really neat. And I guess the only part of that sucks is people make fun of me for it, and I'm a really sensitive person. I'm letting you know way too much about me. I'm a sensitive enough person that stuff really sort of gets to me, and kind of sucks, to be totally honest. Cause I don't know. People make fun of me and my feelings get hurt. I think that a big reason why I try to be as nice as I can to other people is because I just, I've been hurt and I don't want other people to get hurt. That's the type of person I really don't like. There's really only one type of person I can't stand, and that's, well, okay, there's a couple, but the main person is someone who hurts others because they were hurt, and they feel like their hurt justifies the action of hurting someone else, and it's like, no, it doesn't. You aren't allowed to just harm people because you were hurt, because that's a big cycle of hate, and that, spoilers, is why I loved Naruto Shippuden. Cover your ears, kids, if you haven't finished Naruto and you plan. Oh man, look at all this stuff that I've started. I'm willing to bet that this is the Let's Play I had going before, so I'm gonna just save over that. Yeah, proud mode. I told you I did beginner. I almost got 99 on that. I might even just... Nah, I want to show you guys me getting 99, so I'll do that there. But what I was going to say is, cover your ears, kids. Keep them covered, because Big Brother Will is going to tell you that... Well, wow, I guess I just revealed my first name. Yeah, there you go. I'm really into Naruto because he decides that the only true way to peace is acceptance and forgiveness, and I'm all about that. Violence really only encourages further violence. Vengeance is a terrible strategy. It's fun to talk about. I love talking about doing evil things, but I would never actually do it because I don't know, I don't want to perpetuate that. But I'm the sort of person who can talk about something and feel completely different, which I guess is like living as a hypocrite to some people, but it doesn't feel like hypocrisy to me because I feel like a hypocrite is a negative, and for me it's more of like self-education, I guess, where I'm able to experience the world more than one way, And I don't know, maybe other people won't understand that, but that's certainly the way that I choose to look at it. I'm a fan of things that way. And I really hope that the noise gate I have installed is gonna take care of all the button mashing that this game makes me do. Because I would hate for you guys to have to just hear me clicking the attack button over and over again. Because I can't even imagine how annoying that must be on all of your ends. Whoa! Hey! Jerk face, cut it out, alright? I'm trying to beat you up. And it looks like this is probably going to be the last thing we do this episode. We're going to beat him, I assume go through the first cutscene, and then probably call it right about there for, safety's sake. Dum. Leave me alone, Shadows. As much as I want to grind you, no. Come on. Come on, you big jerk face. Here we go. We got all of our health back, guys. We're good. Yeah, I see you, Silent Timer. I see you flashing and letting me know that we're past 10 minutes, but I want to finish the boss fight, alright? Why start off on a cool note when I can end it? You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about. Yes, hide behind his hand. He can't strike me here for some reason. There we go! Strength up. Perfect. Alright. Going to our home island now. Everything's gonna be hunky-dory. Okay. Alright. Hello. Goodbye. You are a creepy guy. Glad I don't have to fight you twice more. Wink. That was an inside joke. You'll get it later. Don't worry. I hold the mightiest weapon of all. It's the gloves. Fingerless gloves. How could I forget my fingerless gloves? They're right there all the time. I never take them off. I'm gonna open the door. Get on the floor. And then I'm gonna walk the dinosaur. Oh, goody. Goody, goody, goody. Come on. Come on. There's a fishy.
Whoa!
Hey, Kyrie. Whoa!
Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy
Yeah.
bum. I knew
What,
that
me?
I'd find you snoozing down here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
I
this
would
huge
never
black
snooze.
thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't.
I don't think you're allowed to say thing,
Are you
Sora.
still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't
So,
know.
can we just talk about how Haley Joel Osment
What was that
was
place?
the voice of
So
our
bizarre.
childhood for a second? And
Yeah, sure.
even now that he's like a full-grown
Say,
adult,
Kyrie,
I mean, have you seen
What was your hometown
Yoga
like?
Hosers? First
Know
of all,
where
have
you
you
grew up?
seen Yoga Hosers?
I
It's
told you
great. I should
before.
really do a review
I
of
don't
that.
remember.
Secondly, have you seen him in it?
Nothing
Dude has grown
Nothing.
up
at
like
all?
a
You don't wanna
lot,
go back.
and he's still playing
well,
Sora, and I
I'm
love
happy
that.
here.
I'm so
Really?
excited for 3.
But you know,
Oh, it's so pretty. It looks like
I
you're
wouldn't mind going to
playing
see it.
the opening cinematic
like to
of
see it
this
too.
game. You know,
Along with any other
the
worlds
closing
out there.
cinematic of 2.
I want to see
It
them
looks
all.
so
what are we
good.
waiting for?
On the one
Hey.
hand, I love it because it looks
Aren't you
pretty.
guys
On the
from
other
Top
hand, I'm a
Eight?
little disappointed because it kind of
So,
loses the cartoony effect that
guess I'm
made
the only
Kingdom
one
Hearts
working
so
on the raft.
great. Because there is sort of a cartoony look to
And you're
this,
just as
even though
lazy
this
as
looks
he
way
is.
smoother than it used to.
So you know,
It's still
Okay,
cartoony.
we'll finish
It's gonna
it
end up
together.
looking
I'll race you.
more anime than
What?
cartoon.
Are you
and
kidding?
I don't know if I'm gonna love that
Ready?
or not. I mean, I will because oh god, it's Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know. I think there's gonna be a part of me that's like, the Heartless look too good. I can't handle. Also, Riku's eyes are so good. He's so pretty. Don't lie, you know he's pretty. Again, that whole darkness thing. Although that didn't apply to Naruto. Funny, since I brought that up earlier, might as well, you know. I didn't think Sasuke was that great. I was always about Neji. I thought Neji was cool. He had a really interesting story, and I thought that his Trigrams Palms rotation was really neat because he could seal chakra points. He was just really quick poking people. Anyway, time is about to run out, so we're gonna call it here. Next time, I'm probably going to not be in the same spot. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and do some grinding on my own, and then when we get back together, we'll go take on Riku. I will see you guys then. Take care, everybody.